I wanted to make a video about something that's kind of been a topic I've wanted to talk about, but it's kind of an interesting subject. So, my name's Nicole Wiseman, and I'm not perfect. Now, if you're asking yourself, why are you saying that you're not perfect? It's because we all know, oh, I have this wrong with me, and I have that wrong with me, and there's so many fucking cars. So, we as human beings, we always know that there's the ideal, and then there's I have this wrong with me and that wrong with me, and knowing that you have things wrong with you, I think is honestly the best way to be honest with yourself. And I know for a fact that I am nowhere near perfect. Now, I'm not talking about the physical aspects of myself, that's a completely different body confidence issue that I can get into at a later date. I'm actually not totally in hate with my body, and I'm not totally in love, but I'm in acceptance of it. No, what this is about something else that has nothing to do with diet or outside circumstances. Pretty much it's genetics. In kindergarten, my teacher had went up to my mother and said, I think Nicole has a learning disability. And my mom's like, wait, what are you talking about? Lo and behold, I was tested and I do have learning disabilities. So since I was about 6, I've been diagnosed with dyslexia, dysgraphia, and a cognitive issue where I can think these amazing ideas, but I can't verbally, or I don't know if there's a verbally version of written, but I can't get them out, which sucks because I'm a highly creative person. So to be able to have that block there makes things really rough. Now, I went my whole entire life taking special education classes and growing up with an individualized education plan, or IEP, which I'm grateful for, and I went to an amazing school system that really did support kids with learning disabilities and help garner them with getting into college and just acting like a normal human being, because we are normal kids, our brains just work a different way. Then when I got into middle school and high school, bullying would happen where people would not like kids with IEPs, and they just kind of found me as an easy target because I wear my heart on my sleeve. And it got to the point, I think it was 1 year in high school, I think there was not a single week that I didn't spend 10 minutes in the bathroom crying, 1 day a week, because of just everything around me. And it sucks because there's nothing I can do to get rid of this. I mean, it's dyslexia and dysgraphia, my cognitive issue, are not the common cold. It's not something that can be cured with antibiotics, or it's not like a muscle sprain where it can be cured with physical therapy. I mean, you can take speech therapy and all this other stuff, but it's not the same. It's not something that can go away. It's going to be with me for the rest of my life. So that's why if you see an error in a Facebook message or a tweet or spelling or grammar, I'm sorry. I'm not perfect. I don't catch everything at the same time sometimes. Sometimes I can read through something about 7 or 8 times, not see any mistakes, and be like, yeah, this looks great. Send it to someone else and they'll be like, this is riddled with errors. And I'd be like, I'm sorry. But I don't like to use my learning disability as a crutch or as a, whoa, pity me type of thing, because I shouldn't. I'm still a badass human being with creative ideas, amazing skill sets, and an awesome personality, I think. So I don't like to let those things be at the front foremost. I don't introduce myself, hi, I'm Nicole, I have dyslexia, it's nice to meet you. It's not the same thing. It's me hi, I'm Nicole, I like this, and that, and I make YouTube videos. Not the same thing. So if you ever see me make an error on spelling or some shit like that, and it's so blatantly obvious, just send me a quick message hey, this is something really small. I won't take offense to it, but if you're gonna be you have this, and this wrong, which I've had happen from friends, be you have this, and this wrong, I will not be your friend anymore, because that is just so rude. It's so rude. If I don't catch it, it's not I'm just oh, la-di-da-di-da. I literally can't catch it. I personally chose to only keep it to my friends and my family that knew. But I was you know what, this is kind of an issue that's something very cool, but not in the sense that it's oh my god, it's so cool to have a learning disability. It's like having purple hair. No, it's cool that I'm able to be open and free about it and kind of explain everything without being you're really hurting my feelings, because I'm not going to be that person. I'm not going to be that really hurts my feelings. I'll be fine, I'm sorry. sorry I made the mistake. Let's move on from it. So there is my rant, because I'm kind of over that. I'm over people trying to overtly correct me and think that I just don't see things. So yeah. I think also turning 25 in a couple of weeks has kind of made me come to acceptance of you in your life will have things that you can't fix, and they may be with you permanently or they may be with you a long time, and you don't have to either completely ignore them and you don't have to completely overcompensate for them. You can work with them, and it's about learning to work with your strengths and weaknesses and not against your weaknesses, and not using issues in your life as a crutch as well, because that can be a big entire other topic of not accepting who you are and not accepting your flaws, because I think knowing that you're not perfect makes you just that much more perfect. There's that. If you guys want to follow me on social media, there will be links in the description bar below. You guys can find me and all my spelling and grammar errors in all of my links. So yeah, there's that. I will